After the mediocre reception of the G5 last year, LG switched gears with the G6. It's a lot like most typical flagships you see, but by playing it safe, LG made the smarter move. The G6 has a polished design and its 5.7-inch display has an uncommon 18:9 aspect ratio. Because of this taller proportion, your eyes will get an extra helping of content to view. Not all apps are compatible with this ratio though, so you'll need to adjust it in settings. The phone is also dust and water resistant. It can be submerged in about 3 feet of water for up to 30 minutes. It kept on ticking after I dunked it in a fishbowl and splashed it in a shower for 30 minutes each. Water resistance, unfortunately, usually comes with non-removable batteries, and the same applies for the G6. To longtime LG fans, this might come as a disappointment. But there are some upsides. LG increased the battery capacity just a notch to 3.3 ampere hours. During our lab test for continuous video playback on airplane mode, the handset lasted an average of 13 hours and 21 minutes, which is better than the G5's 12.5 hours. For US customers, it can wirelessly charge now too, even when it's wet. The handset has a dual camera setup with two 13-megapixel cameras on the back. There's a standard angle lens and a 120-degree wide-angle lens, so you can capture more content in each frame. The 5-megapixel front-facing shooter has a wide angle as well. If you do take wide-angle shots, know that angles will be distorted and elongated from the side, especially when it comes to selfies with the front-facing camera. That camera also took underwhelming muddy shots in low light, but other than that, you'll be satisfied with the cameras, which generally take sharp and vibrant pictures. LG added a separate camera app too called Square Camera. It offers a number of different tools to take neat square photos. Some parts of the app can be confusing to figure out first, but once you get the hang of it, the results can look pretty cool. Aside from the Google Pixels, the G6 is the only other phone so far to have Google Assistant natively. You can chat with Assistant to look up random facts, the news, and nearby places. It's deeply integrated with Google services too, so it can remind you of events in your calendar or call up your emails. Though the G6 is less exciting this year, LG is covering the basics and doing it right. The S8 may still be the superior phone. It looks better and has the more recent Snapdragon 835 chipset, for example. But Samsung is still suffering through some Note 7 fallout. The G6 is capitalizing on that, especially since it's about $30 to $100 less than the S8, depending on where you get it. It may not have anything novel or buzzworthy, but for the first time in a long time, it's LG's most marketable and wide-appealing flagship yet.